What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Nevin the Barber, and in today's haircut tutorial I'm going to be covering a high drop fade with curls on top. So to get right into today's tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and take my Stylecraft Metal Instinct trimmers to set in my first initial guideline. And like I said, since this is going to be a high drop fade, there will be no C-cups on the side of my client's head, which is why I started at the top of my client's point of reference, also known as the top of the C-cups. So now that I have that first initial guideline set, I'm going to now come in with my Stylecraft Saber 2.0 clippers to set in my next guideline. I'm coming in with no guard lever all the way open, taking this guideline going up about an inch, followed by the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed. So you guys can see my three guidelines, the 00, the 0.5, and the 1.5. And I'm going to begin blending out that 1.5 guideline up into the parietal ridge bone, doing some clipper over comb. And this is basically just saving me from using the number 4 guard, the 3 guard, and the number 2 guard. So if you guys are new to my channel, I only use the 1.5 guard as well as the 0.5 guard in my fading system. It's a very fast and efficient fading technique that I've created myself, and it's really simple. Like I said, all I'm really doing is putting my guidelines in, going up, and then coming back down to erase each guideline. So now with the half guard right here with the lever all the way open, I'm just attacking that middle guideline, blending the 0.5 into the 1.5. So this is really where the majority of your fade is going to come together with the half guard. And just be patient with it. All of your client's hair texture and hair density is going to be different. So just keep that in mind when blending out each guideline. And also be sure to pay attention to your client's growth pattern. Some of your clients may have hair growing out in different directions on their scalp. But just keep that in mind whenever you guys are blending out each guideline. If that's the case, just be sure to angle your clipper in the direction that the hair is growing out of the scalp. But you guys can see that I've been able to erase that middle guideline while doing some lever play with my half guard. And now that I have this step complete, I'm going to go ahead and line up my client's hairline with my trimmers. And I always like to line up the hairline before erasing that last 00 guideline. I personally feel like it just brings more contrast to the edge up as well as the fade. And when doing this, try to keep your client's hairline as natural as possible. For one, nobody likes a pushback hairline, and two, the more natural you keep it, the longer the haircut will last. And right here, I'm applying some semi-permanent enhancements just to give that lineup an extra pop. And you guys don't want to overdo it with the enhancements. It's really just used to enhance the hairline and give the fade that extra pop. But you guys can see I'm just spraying the business card and allowing the rest of the residue from the enhancements to enhance the hairline. And just going over the hairline one more time with my trimmers, ensuring that everything is clean and sharp as possible. And now with no guard lever all the way closed, I'll begin erasing that last guideline, blending the 00 up into the 0.5. And this is the only step where I'm going to start with the lever all the way closed, and I'm going to gradually open the lever one notch at a time as needed to flick out that last guideline or any last dark areas that I see. And if you guys have learned anything in this tutorial so far, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment letting me know what you guys want to see next. I do drop weekly barber tutorials for you guys. So as I mentioned, if there's any haircuts that you guys want to see, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will try my best to get them out for you guys. And I also recently just dropped my own online barber academy. So if you guys are looking to learn how to master your haircuts, as well as learn how to market your business, record, edit, and create viral content, I've developed an A through Z blueprint, basically showing you guys how to create, different content modules, as well as getting your monetized and even getting brand deals and sponsorships. So whether you're a beginner barber or an advanced barber willing to take your career to the next level, feel free to check out my online barber academy. The link is in the description on my YouTube bio for any of you guys that are interested in joining. But now that I have the left side of my client's haircut complete, I'll go ahead and repeat the same exact steps on the right side of my client's head. So I have the 00 guideline with the trimmers, followed by no guard, lever all the way open on the Saber Clippers. And you guys can see that I brought this guideline up, going up about an inch, followed by the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed. So we got the 00, the 0.5, and now the 1.5. And I'm going to show you guys another way to blend up into the bulk when it comes to cutting coarse hair. I'm just turning the clipper around with that same guard, cutting the hair with the grain that it grows out of the scalp. And this is basically just laying all those flyaways nice and even with the parietal ridge bone on my client's head. So you guys can see I was able to get the same exact result cutting the hair with the grain rather than doing clipper over comb. And now with the half guard, lever all the way open, this is now cutting the hair down to a short number 1 guard length. And I'm just flicking out that middle guideline, closing the lever as needed to flick out any last dark areas that I see. And one thing I really love about this fading system right here is it works on all hair textures as well as all haircuts that you guys are trying to do, whether that's a low fade, a mid fade, a high fade, a taper, or even a burst fade. If you guys use these steps correctly and you give yourself enough space with each guideline, you should be able to get a nice, clean, photoshopped blend as well. But at the end of the day, there's really no right or wrong way to cut hair. You guys just have to find a system that works for you. Me personally, I've been cutting hair for 12 years, and I can honestly say that this system that I'm showing you guys right here is definitely the fastest and easiest method that has worked out for me personally. But to each their own. My system may not work for you guys. However, I do feel like it is one of the easiest systems that I've tried. And now right here, just lining up my client's hairline with the trimmers. And I always recommend using a zero gapped trimmer when doing your client's edge up. You guys can see I'm just tapping the vertical bars right where that natural hairline is growing out. Same thing right here on the C cups. But if you guys haven't tried this system out, like I said, feel free to give it a shot and let me know how it works for you guys in the comments. So now that I have the hairline complete, I'll go ahead and come back applying some semi-permanent enhancement just to make everything pop. And it's pretty self-explanatory when doing this step right here. You guys can see that I'm just applying a business card right where I edged up my client with the trimmers. And I'm just spraying the business card, allowing the rest of the residue from the enhancement to really enhance the hairline. And now with no guard lever all the way closed, I'll begin attacking that last guideline, blending the 00 up into the 0.5. And like I said, this is the only step where I start with the lever all the way closed, and then I'll gradually open my lever one notch at a time while opening my cutting stroke. And you guys can see how the fade really comes together with each step that I'm doing. So this is another reason why I recommend this fading technique right here. You guys won't find yourself, struggling to erase each guideline if you do each step properly. And on top of that, you won't find yourself, pushing the fade higher than what it needs to be. So with doing these steps properly, you'll keep your blend exactly where you want it to be with each haircut. And to finish off this blend, I'm gonna go ahead and use my NevinTheBarber shears to do some shears over comb. And I really like to use shears in all of my haircuts, regardless of what haircut I'm doing, because it leaves a much more softer finish when cutting up into the bulk or the crown area on your client's head. Sometimes the clippers can leave a little bit more of a choppier look, but when you guys use the shears properly, you can get a nice soft finish at the top of your fade. And right here, using my NevinTheBarber Turkish razor, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this razor blade up against the grain of my client's hair follicle. So this is basically pulling the hair follicle out of the pore when I'm bringing that razor blade up against the grain. If I'm going with the grain of the hair, it's not going to leave as sharp of a cut as opposed to going up against the grain of the hair. So just keep that in mind when you guys are using the razor blade. You guys can see how much more sharper the hairline looks after I took that razor blade up against the grain. The same thing right here on the beard. It's really all of these small details that are going to make your guys' haircut pop and stand out. And you always want to be sure to take at least an extra 5 to 10 minutes to really detail your haircuts and make sure that every hair is cut down to perfection. Not only will your client appreciate it, but this will increase your chances of retainment on getting that client to come back and book with you. And right here for the last step in this haircut, I just have to fade out my client's beard line and taper out those sideburns. So I usually do this with the half guard. If the half guard doesn't take it out, you should be able to get it out with no guard, lever all the way open, just doing some lever play. But that is about it for today's high drop fade haircut. Once again, if you guys learned anything, please hit that like button, drop a comment letting me know what you want to see next, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But it's been your boy NevinTheBarber, and I'm out.